Hey up. Have a Ren, what team are you on? Oh, it's Chiefs and Barons. Yeah, okay. The couple should forge their own path in the east. Or farm idea is silly. I'm gonna set anonymous voting, because why not? Go. Anonymous, I like this. It's like, who's doing what? I can't tell. Oh, I kind of want to know who's saying who should pay for what now. So we're sending the children of the counts and the baron. No, sorry, the chiefs and the barons to go live with the counts. Should forge their own path in the east. Whoops. Few nobles want their relatives to become humble farmers, especially if it's because of whirlwind romance with someone of a rival lineage. Neither barons or chiefs are happy. But the counts welcome them eagerly, even giving them scrubby land to live on. Wait, aren't you trying to get farming up? Oh, I forgot about that. Whoops. It turns out the lovers have a knack for wilderness life, helped along by the lucky ring, and they quickly cultivate a thriving farm that brings prosperity to the area. Oh! Oh! They name their first child after the queen. Little JoeR247 second grows up peacefully in the country, far away from the feuding families. Oh! Yeah, that's sweet. Nice. Okay, wizardly power. Let's see how this goes. In the capital, the solar eclipse was little except make the day a little grey, but in the north is a different story. Your Highness, it was glorious. Scrampton stood beneath the dark sun. When he stretched out his arms, he was engulfed in a tornado of salt water, but just stood there and laughed. I did choose a Northern Honor Guard. That was a mistake. Pooh. In the end, water vanished, and more shells and coral erupted from his flesh. But he drew oyster pearls from the earth, with a mere nod, handed them over as a reward. Everybody wins, right? That's not all. Scrampton has set up in Stavin's tallest church, saying it's his new tower for his experiments. It's sacrilege. Wizards. Your Majesty, we should handle this carefully. Scrampton will cause even more trouble if he's in a bad mood. I suggest we trick him into leaving, perhaps with a juicy rumour about the magic city of Samarkand. Blood and stars. We don't know if that would work. I just want some of that treasure the chief's got from the damn wizard. What could go wrong with, you know, trying to attack a wizard? Hey, Grin and Garp, how are you doing? How goes the reign? This is the dynasty reign. I won the first game, and now my daughter is having a terrible time. It's great. Yeah, there's pesky chiefs. And those pesky counts and those pesky barons are all pesky, but especially those chiefs. I'm going to... Is that a 30% chance? Eastern troops, go fight him. What could go wrong, right? It's only a wizard. Vote now! Leave my stability alone. I see what you're doing. It's mine. I'm using it. If you guys enjoy the stream, feel free to hit that follow button, because then I'll have more followers. Yay. Okay, we're sending Eastern troops to chase a wizard away. What could go wrong? Goodbye, Eastern troops. It was nice knowing you. Hey, yo. Hey, Grinagard, thank you for follow. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Welcome to JoeR247 Empires. Unfortunately, the soldiers come down with a nasty case of drowning on dry land. The counts are furious. Whoopsie doodles. Still, the chiefs praise your even-handed way of dealing with the situation. They send you a little gift as a treat. Oh, Defiance down! Can you unrebel now? Look, I'm helping. I'm helping. Oh, I've got one of those too, look. Yeah, how do you drown on dry land? Scrampton remains of a church of starving for weeks. The peasants report of a foul smell of rotting fish and oily brine oozing from a building's foundations as he conducts his grisly experiments. Whoops. Eventually, once whatever hideous concoction he's been working on is complete, he disappears as suddenly as he arrived. No one dares go near the church, and it falls into nasty smelling ruin. Delightful. Okay, is it time for a wedding? A wedding? Let's go get wedded. Your wedding to Roland is naturally the talk of the kingdom. One big party, all will not take part, blah blah blah. Do I take this man? Yeah, boy! I promise you queen and husband. Right, unrebel. Thanks. Cheers. Oh. Okay. After a wedding there's a feast, and after a feast there's a dance. Your new husband Roland laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which he flatters you outrageously. By the time you find yourself alone with Roland, it's past midnight and you never felt more tired. Okay, he's flattering me. I agree. You still know who Roland really is. His real personality is concealed beneath hundreds of layers of etiquette. You go to separate bedchambers, still strange. No, we need a child. Get a bonk in. Rebellion halted. Oh. Neat. Okay, end season. The famine begins. Late at night, two counts meet an ancient stone cemetery to discuss their schemes against the Queen. Our grain stores are looking much more impressive than the rest of the kingdom. Oh, don't give it more. Boo. Oh, it's Nez. Countess Nez. Yeah, Nez. Yes, I've had peasants from a march moving on to my lands, desperate to sponge off our prosperity. How delightful, but won't summoning this demon be difficult? It's magic beyond our usual fare. The walls of reality are sturdy, but they can be weakened. A tide of blood must swallow this kingdom in its wake. Chaos. Stop. Share the food. Okay, you need to get stability down to 4 as well. This is reminiscent of the last game where it was all stability down. Okay. The Wandering Bard. Is that one where I can get them to write a song about me? Is it Sally Six Fingers? It is! She's back. The best in all the land, Sally Six Fingers they call me. A song you say, about me. Why, of course, in fact, I have a tune and verse already. I said my best work for you, my queen. Tell them to love me. Give me a few weeks, crown on your benevolence. Now last time I did the pay double. So this time I'm gonna just try paying the standard amount. 50% versus 70%. Oh, god damn it. Oh, rip. Unfortunately, Sally is a better salesperson and songwriter. She composes a song, yes, but it fails to capture the hearts of your people. 50%. Damn it. You have it perform it for you, but it's abysmal. Nothing rhymes, there's no rhythm, and And she doesn't even pronounce your name correctly. Can we take her head off, please? For that insubordinance. Sally Six Fingers will chop a finger off. Is this my husband? Roland! Ah, JoeR247 second. I've come to ask a favour. I recently purchased a very rare regent for one of my alchemical studies. A pickled finger of an ice giant. Nasty. Lamentably, it's been delayed. I was buying it from Chief Angel Shark. Angel. It'd be a great favour to me if you could chase it on my behalf. Sure. Most pleasing, let me know how you fare. You summon Chief Angel Shark to the council chambers for the next day to talk in private. Where's my husband's pickled finger? Hello, your highness. What can I do for you? I hear you have something for my husband. Unfortunately, I can't give you the giant's finger just yet. Giants remain sacred in the north, and I had to take this one's finger in secrecy. Your husband quite a lot for the privilege. The problem is, some of the chiefs have suspicions about what I did. They're threatening to have me punished. If you still want this accursed finger, you have to promise to keep me safe. %85% authority though. You just give me a finger, or you'll know the meaning of punishment. Fine. Better for me just to deny any involvement at this point. Success. Shot of whiskey. Is that a real cocktail? Phoenix Rising, have you had one of these? Is it real? Oh my god, is that real? Ugh. Okay, why did I Google that? I should not have Googled that. Later, Nez. Later. It's fine. Oh, Angel's wealth has gone down by 800 to 7,000. Oh no, you're poor. You don't hear anything from Chief Angel Shark after your meeting, but you're certain nothing good has happened to her. You're still at 7 grand, so you're not exactly suffering. Oh! Chief Angel Shark has died. Sorry. My bad. Angel Shark the second has joined the council. Jolly good. It wasn't my fault. Meanwhile, it was a pickled giant's finger. Was there a typo? What can I say? In the year 967, health and safety wasn't a thing. Oh, it's Count Grin and Gob. Look at that lovely outfit. But you've got the Baron colours, the red hat and the red vest. Oh, was it? I didn't even see that. I'm bad at spelling. Oh, that's his remote. That's got red on it. Neat. Your Highness. Oh, I didn't get to read that because I clicked by mistake. We've gone on strike demanding better pay in fewer hours. Many have thrown down their tools and started squatting on my property. Sounds like they probably deserve what they're asking for. Your Majesty, surely you can't be serious. These lazy know-nothings deserve the lash, nothing more. Give them what they want to answer to me. Okay, defiance goes up. Why does authority go down? Am I being bribed? Is this a bribe? Chat, I'm being bribed. Oh man. Alright. I will agree to bribery. Let's put it to a vote. The unions are being bribed. Oh man, what have I done? For 200 bitties, we could smash the striking workers with troops. Oops. Thank you for bitties, Green and Gob. And we're still going to Monarch's Choice, give them what they want. So I'm not a complete bad guy, right? No bribe. Press X to doubt. Oh man. I can't believe that I've accepted a bribe from someone who doesn't want to pay their workers. Oh, I've been lobbied. Oh, chat, it turns out I'm a secret Tory all along. Right. I'm a monster. Okay. That kind of worked in my favour. It's a dice roll. No, it's not. It's a tie. And Monarch's Choice wins. Imagine taking the bribe and then doing the opposite anyway. What a monster! Oops. Oh. That's fine. Bah, this is outrageous. Next we'll be asking them to vote or something. Yeah. Sweeping reforms are soon enacted despite Count Grun and Gob's repeated protest. The commoners' lives are improved, leading to a happy workforce and greater profits. Everybody wins. Although authority tumbles down to 5, but stability shoots up to 8. Well, this is good. That's very good for me. Huh. Huh. Neat. End season. Auction time, everybody! Stability and trade. Seem to be... Oh, authority as well. Crack on. Don't you be... No, are we voting... Are we funding in ones again? Yeah, stability up, guys. Up. Yeah. Nez, do you have $2,000? Why do you have $2,000? Oh, E. What have you... E. Faith up. Alright. Sure. Doesn't affect any of the objectives, but... The Count's gonna have a cathedral. Sure. F. Trade up as well. Who wants that? The Chiefs want that up, don't they? Ah. Oh, the Chiefs could... Maybe. That'd give you... Oh, that'd give the Chiefs what they need. Okay, someone block F, please. Thanks. No, you meant to block it. Poe. The Barons wanted to start a war. This happened last time. Your Majesty, we the March have finished a complete reorganisation of our new army. It's a truly powerful beast now. Is there something you want? I'm trying to be peaceful, remember? Peace is my ambition. I was hoping the Crown might be willing to have some military exercises. The soldiers are restless. Can you define exercises for me? We need a suitable campaign to whet our swords and spears. An unblooded army isn't worth its salt, I say. No! I am going for Peacekeeper. I'll let the council decide. Instead of a costly war, Your Highness, we could establish mercenary companies that fight abroad. Oh, oops. If Your Majesty wants to gain something more than gold, we should use our might intended and make everyone to Tavelin, whose meagre army will be surely no match. I mean, our armies are shit hot, apart from, you know, accounts. Okay, so the last time we played it, we did the full-scale invasion on the Ashmedian Empire. So, I want to see a different storyline. So I'm vetoing C. I don't want to see that storyline again. So yeah, go slap Tavlin about. Crack on. Go wave your dicks about at Tavlin. What could go wrong, eh? Hello, Stump. Welcome in. You have joined the Chiefs, who are doing very well in this game. I'm scared of the Chiefs, despite having Chiefs on a guard. Panic. Alright, let's go slap Tavlin about. Citing a centuries-old agreement between the Kingdom of the Ashmede Empire, which once ruled Tavlin, the Baron forces soon occupy a small strip of land on the March-Tavlin border. The Marcher battalions see action, but not enough. The locals' resistance is paltry. Meanwhile, you wait word from the Tavlinese queen. Icon words. Where are they? Look. Oh, it's so small. So teeny tiny. I did the war against the Ashmede Empire. I was kind of winning it last time, but then the Grandees just won, so it was like, Legends Rising. I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, it's telling me about, yeah. Okay. You're aware of the ice giants, I hope? Brutish creatures that live in the frozen wastes beyond our northern border. In a time before time, they ruled the north and kept people as slaves. The chiefs are willing to let bygones be bygones. They're forging an alliance with the giants to bring down your kingdom. What are the chiefs offering to those overgrown monsters? My intelligence suggests that the chiefs have offered up the kingdom as plunder for the giants when the time comes. That can't end well for anybody, guys. The problem is, they could succeed. Our kingdom's trade is prospering in most regions, and even the giants will know an opportunity when they see them. What am I supposed to do? Tank my economy? That would certainly be one strategy, yes. Send tribute to the ice giants. Build a great wall. What is this, Donald Trump? I'll trust the strength of our arms to defeat them. 8 and 3. No. It's not happening. Let's go anonymous voting. Right. What are you going for, guys? Bringing my authority down, I see. And defiance up. And trade down. Would aid prevent the chiefs from progressing? Is it effectively the same as B, but authority and defiance? Oh, hello. Oh. Oops. Tribute to ice giants. Have you lost your mind? Oh god, okay. Trade down for everybody. Authority. Okay, great. You certainly ruffled a few feathers, but hopefully it means you slow the chief's own giant courting tactics. Neat. The moisture rolling has grown oh, they always go stale. Guys, more about his alchemical experiments. Yep. Raw wedding was great. Nina. Yep. Okay, we're gonna have a child the old-fashioned way. Get down to business and end the season. Back in off, Chief Supercon 22 is hosting yet another feast at their clan hall, yet no one is in the mood for celebrating. No developments, I'm afraid. The giants aren't willing to commit, not yet anyway. What's their problem? They leave their brains in the ice caves again, or they're too scared to take on a measly queen. Nay, not enough plunder. Big yikes for the chiefs. We must make our other regions bigger, juicier targets. The chiefs aim straight at the other regions' combined trait 10 or more. Oh, it's 2 off. Interesting. A pair of counts face each other in silence and co-rulers exchange. They speak of their latest schemes. Syra! I actually won the last game. Would you believe? Hence we now have Queen JoeR247 the second. Oh. And it's not going well for Queen JoeR247 the second. The Defiance is kind of spooky. Yeah. So yeah, accounts. What are you up to? What happened? The kingdom was meant to be a whirlpool of chaos by now. It's more like a whirlpool of smiles and hugs. No demon will come anywhere near it. Stability to 4 or less. Taxing time! I'm not going anywhere near any of you. Common tax. Let's go. Sad noises. Right. Oh, the war! Let's see the war. War! A letter, Your Majesty, from Queen... Oh, God. Emmeline of Tavolin. Look at the money Phoenix and Angel have got. Ridiculous. 7 grand. Straight in with the rebellions. Thanks, guys. Love you all. Dearest Queen JoeR247 II, I regret to have learned that a number of soldiers bearing the banners of your barons have occupied the edges of my territory. I'm sure this is a very unfortunate misunderstanding. Still, I ask you to desist immediately. The consequence of not doing so will be severe. My Gaunt will be watching, as always. P.S. I know about your nut allergy! No! How does she know? Most likely the Gaunt obtained the information for her. They're a shadowy rumour, but we believe they are Tavolin's network of expert spies and assassins. So she's threatening me? I would assume so, yes. How do I cure a nut allergy? Can we do that? Is that plus 15 wealth? What? Going offensive. Chat. You like war, don't you? Let's go start smashing stuff. Why does that make military down? I guess people get killed. That's also stability down. Smashy smashy. Get slapping people, guys. This is close. Go on, don't you want that 15 wealth? Get that 15 wealth, everyone. Alright. Go start stabbing people. Let's go. What could go wrong? Wait, I'm meant to be a peacekeeper! Oh, this is... I forgot my own objective. Oh, whoops. Alright. It's fine. The Barons continue their campaign with your blessing, cutting a bloody swathe across the rich fields of Tavolin. Hey up. Yes, Lemon Square. Just Bill Bob. Hey up, welcome to JoeR247 Empire. Thank you for following. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome on in. Welcome to this peacekeeper who is actually starting wars and killing people. It's great. Money. Oh yeah, that 15 money you all gained. Authority up, stability down, military down. Okay. This helps the Defiance though. You gain nothing from Queen Emmeline, and the troops only provide token resistance. Still, you know you have to watch your back. So dead. Oh, the crystal pox again! Damn it. Grin and Gob, why is it whenever something goes wrong, it's you? Your Majesty, I bring grim tidings. An outbreak of crystal pox is ravaging the east. How many dead? Oh, welcome, fellow rapist. Cheers. Whole villages have succumbed. The disease is terribly virulent. I can't pronounce that word. I appreciate you popping in, Billy Bob. Welcome to Twitch Interactive King of the Castle. Your Majesty, may I make a suggestion? We're not making money out of people who are turned into crystals, Treasurer. Stop it. Stop it. No. By the blood of the dead woman, that is heartless even for you. Okay, so last time we did quarantine, and it kind of worked. So... Don't do anything. Oh, quarantine. I'm gonna do anonymous voting and leave you to it. Crack on, lads and lasses. My fellow nobles, go do the lovely fun stuff of democracy. Tasty, tasty democracy. Meanwhile, what's going on here? Everyone in the King of the Castle Discord behaving. I can multitask. I see memes. What's happening in memes? Oh, great! I was not paying attention and realised that we're harvesting poor innocent people's crystals. Oh, great. Should have vetoed that, shouldn't I? Really should have vetoed that. Yikes! Ah! Ah! This is an outrage. How many will die for your greed? It's not my greed. Twitch chat nobles did this. The next day, you deliver a speech declaring that the crystal pox is actually a giant hoax. And anyone who believes in it is a fool and probably a traitor. Oh, I'm a Tory. Oh, Matt Hancock. You ain't seen nothing yet. Sure enough, this causes the pox to spread like wildfire. Oh, many things happened then. What happened there? Over the next few months, the crystal pox ravages not just the east, but the entire kingdom, with thousands of peasants falling victim. Farms like fallow, peasants turn away from a god but abandoned them. Oof! Farming down 2 across the board. Military down 2 across the board. Faith. Really should have vetoed that. Hey, everyone got paid though, so just saying. See, Phoenix, I'm trying to help you get more than 10k. Welcome. But on the bright side, you add a sparkling hoard to the treasury. In fact, all the nobles make a tiny profit, even Count Grin and Gob. Oh yeah, that war. That silly war that we were doing. That very, very silly war we were doing. Okay, an exotic plant. I was meant to be a peacekeeper. And here I am profiting off the dead of my civilians. Neat. Oh, Countess Nesroj strides into the council chamber, brandishing a clay pot from which grows a long leafy plant with floppy yellow flowers. Our expert farmers have discovered a new kind of plant, Your Majesty. I thought you might like to name this exciting new discovery. Shall we, name it Planty McPlantface, anyone? Or Royal Ivy? Yeah, Planty McPlantface, let's go. Descriptive! I like it. The stuff grows wonderfully fast. It tastes horrible, but farm animals don't mind. I suggest we grow him east as livestock feed. Love me some Planty McPlantface. Or perhaps it would make a nice addition to the palace decor. Damn, okay. Yeah, we've got 2 bad options and 1 good option. So we are vetoing stealing it from the counts. Yeah. We're not stealing it. You guys discovered it. You can have it. The counts are like, yeah, this is our plant. It's a good plant. Very pog. Would plant again. What music for the counts? Continue. The entire game soundtrack's amazing. Sam, can we release the game soundtrack on Spotify or something? Thanks. Eastern farmers plant fields of Planty McPlantface to support their livestock. Ah, Defiance down. You love to see it. Oh, it spreads alarmingly fast, and the pastures become known as the Planty McPlantface Sea. Villagers claim you could walk for a day and not reach the end. There you go, Sam. If you're watching. That's 2 people want it on Steam. That's 3 people want it on Steam. It spreads alarming fast. Yeah, I've read that. Yeah, cool. Alright. Is that the end of the season? I believe it is. The camera pans out usually at the end of the season. Little tiny boats. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Imagine if the map expanded, you see more stuff. Obviously, this is like possibly miles away, but imagine if you could have one of Kurth or Danea or Atesh as a playable region across the narrow sea. The last side, no, it's not going to burn. It might burn. It might burn. Oh crap! Everyone's pass. Oh, counts that. Okay. The kingdom is in great jeopardy, and the council is calling for the Queen's inner circle to resign. Different rules in PvP. That would be interesting. No idea how feasible that would be, because I assume that would involve a lot of reworking the game. And yeah, anything I'm suggesting right now is completely off the top of my head. There's nothing official there. Don't take it the wrong way. So yeah, we need to increase the pressure. If the Queen is in a weak enough position, she's got no choice but to bow to our demands. I don't think I'm going to win this game, am I? Oh, the year 967 was a bad year. A whole new inner circle made up of barons. The next set just gave the barons must lower their authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Neat. 2 counts meet on the outskirts of a baron farm, wind whipping at their long cloaks. Good news from the capital, my friend. Well, bad news, but good for us. Oh yes, fires, wanton murder, giant spiders. All that and more. There's no giant spiders, is there? The fabric between worlds is wearing thin. The time is ripe to summon a demon. But which of your honoured guests should we invite? Okay, counts. Do you want Ankh-Harazad, Lord of Dismay, the Seventh God's Smile, or Belfeminar, the Hungering Absence, Queen of Corruption. The whooshy cloaks. I wouldn't mind a cloak.
Hey up,